This is the drone video for a big property here in the Ozarks. We're parked on the easement road at the south side of the property. We're looking west, so the land is on the right side of the road. Amazing recreational area right here in the heart of the Ozarks. Within just 2 or 3 miles, you've got rivers, creeks. This is a few hundred yards from the Rocky Creek Conservation Area, about 1.5 miles from the Jacks Fork River and the National Scenic Riverways. So now we're looking northerly over the property. It's fairly level by the road, and then it gradually slopes down as you head north, and it actually borders a small gravel creek bed on the north side. It's going to be a seasonal creek bed. So like I said, this is 18 acres. This is actually 2 side-by-side surveyed tracts. They're each about 9 acres, so together this is 18 acres. This particular drone video is of the tract on the east side of the 18 acres. Just kind of looking around at the area. This area was logged a few years ago. It wasn't clear cut. There's still medium and some large trees remaining. As we look off to the east, if you look at the big timber a few hundred yards away, that's the Rocky Creek Conservation Area. And as we look back to the south, you can see some of the piles of limbs and whatnot that were left by the loggers a few years ago when this was logged. Since that's mostly smaller stuff, that tends to rot away fairly quickly. Or you've got some seasoned firewood, or also pretty easy to light those up and burn them if you wait for a wet day. You definitely want it to be a wet day so that your fire doesn't go anywhere. So truck parked on the road. I think in a second we switch over to the drone video of the other track. We kind of spliced them together. Both excellent properties. We just wanted to get a nice big one, so we decided let's go ahead and join these. They fit really well together. Down the road, if you wanted to sell one and keep one, since they are surveyed separately, you could definitely do that. So now this is the tract on the west. Actually tract 46. So as you're driving to the property, you first get to tract 45 and then tract 46. So this is tract 46, and they do adjoin each other. So there you can see an open area by the road. As we look, we pan up, we're looking northerly. Nice mixture of timber. Off in the distance, about like I said, 1.5 miles is the Jacks Fork River. If you look closely back there, you can see where the land started to slope down way toward the back of the screen, and that's the Jacks Fork River. I have not seen, I've seen this video, but I haven't really sat and watched this video. I think we go northerly toward the creek bed. Hopefully we do, because I'd love to have a look at that. This was actually a late fall, early winter video. So most of the leaves are already off the trees. That gives you a good chance to see how the ground lays. And this entire 18 acres, I mean, it just lays really, really nicely. You've got so much usable area, and then it slopes down as you get toward that creek bed. But that also means that the majority of the property is going to be completely out of any flood zone, because I'm sure that even though the creek bed is dry most of the time, I would guess that there's times of the year when there can be quite a bit of water in there. But just because of the way this land lays, the vast majority of it is going to be completely out of any kind of water zone or flood zone. We're sort of heading westerly along the north side of the property, and I hope we try to get down close to take a look at the creek bed. Gravel creek beds in the Ozarks are always really cool. It's just fun to walk them and see you almost always find something different and unique. Rock outcroppings or different cool stuff. I guess we're not going to do that in this drone video. That's okay though. So looking back, well, we were looking southerly, now we're looking easterly at the property. And just doing kind of a flyover. So lots of different building sites. I mean, you could be off in the middle and be totally secluded. You could be a little closer to the easement road if you wanted to do that. Again, you can go to InstantAcres.com to see if this is still available. Beautiful property in a beautiful area. The deer and turkey are everywhere out here. They released a herd of wild elk a few years ago. about 20 and 30 miles to the east, and I guess they are starting to populate the Ozarks like everyone was hoping they would, so that's cool. So now we're looking easterly. You can see the road, you can see the truck off in the distance parked on the road, so the land is on the left side of the road, but super usable property in a really excellent area. This is off-grid, so if you wanted to have a power source, you'd be doing wind or solar or whatnot out here, because it's just very secluded, super private property if you've been looking for something where you can really get away from it all and just relax and do some camping or hunting or trail riding. The conservation land, you got the river. I mean, it's just, yeah, pretty much perfect in our minds. So check out InstantAcres.com to see if this is still available. If you have any questions, just let us know. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already subscribed to us, please click the subscribe button and click on the little bell. I think they have you do that now if you want to get notifications. And that's a great way to see the brand new properties as they become available.